All right, you are charged with disorderly conduct. I will order that you not initiate contact with the alleged victim. No alcohol or drugs, no firearms or other weapons. I see you have a felony hold. I am going to impose a $500 bond on this misdemeanor offense. You're going to be seen on video on September 3rd at 1 p.m. and you will be represented by Robin Auld.
Okay.
Your
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, what is your name?
My name is Claire Williams. You're on.
Claire Williams, okay. Ms. Williams, you are charged with domestic violence assault, domestic violence disorderly conduct, domestic violence assault, domestic violence, 2 other counts of domestic violence disorderly conduct. And you were recently charged with domestic violence assault back on the 20th. Well, both of these are from the 21st. Oh, there's a motion to withdraw. Okay, we need to appoint someone else. I'm not seeing the city's appointment list. Do you have a current city conflict?
Yeah.
Who's on it? That's good.
Oh, so Ultra, Janet Ultra were still on.
Jeff Grinkovich.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'm gonna order that you have no contact with Anna Marie Williams. You stay away from her home and workplace and the incident location, no firearms or other weapons. Do not commit any acts of domestic violence. And you get a one-time return visit with a law enforcement escort to get your personal belongings if you have any there. A bond is set at $2,500. I'm vacating the earlier appointment of the public defender and substituting Jeff Grinkovich to represent you. And your court date on both of these matters will be a video review September 5th at 1:45. You're excused. Thanks. A refusal. It's a refusal. Hello, what's your name?
Summer Kaylin Cochran.
Okay, moment. All right, Cochran, you're charged with burglary in the 3rd degree. I'm gonna order that you not have contact with the alleged victim, stay away from the incident locations, and do not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or other weapons. County attorney is asking me to hold you on a $10,000 bond. I see you have a pending felony charge in Pinal County. And I'm also ordering that you not have contact, that you do contact your assigned probation officer first working day after your release, and pretrial services officer first working day after release. As to the bond request, we will hear from defense counsel.
Judge, we're asking for a $1,000 bond for Ms. Cochran. She is being held on multiple things in a felony probation hold. Additionally, she has ties to Tucson, so we're asking for a $1,000 bond for time credit. And she has a nonviolent history.
Okay, so let's hear from the county attorney.
Your Honor, the defendant has 5 prior convictions. She had an initial appearance on a separate case this morning, and she's on probation in 4 different felony cases. She is a 6 out of 6 on both of the pretrial services scales. Given the extensive criminal history, especially given her age, the state is requesting a bond of $10,000.
All right, thank you. We're gonna set fine in the amount of 7,500, appoint the public defender. Your next court date is September 9th at 1:30. You're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. There you go.
First. Well, I'm really first one.
Hello, what is your name?
Precious Foster.
Ms. Foster, you have a warrant out of Pima County Justice Court on a consuming alcohol charge while driving. Looks like you have a felony hold. I am gonna hold you on this misdemeanor and a $250 bond. Appoint attorney Robin Ault to represent you. You're gonna be seen on video on September 3rd at 1 o'clock. You're excused.
Houses.
Hello, what's your name?
Hello, I'm Ryan Texter.
With possession of drug paraphernalia and driving on a suspended license. Looks like you have a probation hold. I'm gonna order that you not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. Don't drive without a valid license. Bond in your case is set at 500. And this is a Marana City court case. Next court date is September 3rd at 12 o'clock noon. You're excused.
Thank you.
Go down the stairs to the Mill Street. It's all right.
Oh, over there? Oh.
Yes. 250.
Hey Siri.
Hello, what's your name?
Samika Milligan.
Samika, Milligan, you're charged with domestic violence, disorderly conduct, and with contributing to the delinquency or dependency of a minor. I am going to order that you not commit any acts of domestic violence. And the other party in this case is your sister. Are you okay with continued contact with her?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. No acts of domestic violence. I'm going to release you from custody, and your court date at City Court, Tucson City Court, is September 30th at 2:00 p.m. And you are excused.
Thank you.
That's right. Hello, what is your name?
Hello, Karen Milligan.
Okay. Okay, you are charged with domestic violence, disorderly conduct, and with contributing to the delinquency or dependency of a minor. Question, are you okay with contact with Samika Milligan?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. No act of domestic violence, you're released. Your next court date is the Tucson City Court, September 27th at 9:30. You're excused.
Thank you.
Well,
It's like.
Uh,
I'm not even-
hello, what's your name?
Yvonne Slade.
Okay, you were charged today with trespassing and obstruction. You were also charged today in a separate case with trespassing. And you were charged back on June 3rd with trespassing and failure to appear in court. I'm going to order that you not have contact with any alleged victims, stay away from each incident location. In particular, do not return to within 1,000 feet of 8540 East Broadway. I am going to release you from custody with these conditions, and your next court date at Tucson City Court is September 26th at 9 a.m.
Hey, wait, I can't just stay because I ain't got nowhere to go. Because when I got arrested, I don't have nowhere to go back to.
Well, I can't help you with that, sir. You can't go back to that location.
I can't just stay the night in jail. It's automatic trespassing if I leave. And I'm not dirty. I don't sleep outside. I don't just live outside like that.
What do you mean it's automatic trespassing? What is that?
Everywhere I go, cops are stopping, saying it's a trespassing or you gotta go.
I don't know about any other cases of yours other than these three, sir. Sir,
I got dropped off here from prison. I don't know where to go.
well, you can't go back there. Find somewhere else to go. Okay? You're excused.
So what time do I get out, or what time am I leaving?
When they process you out from the jail. I have no control over that, sir.
I'll get my first 4 to 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours. I'll get my bag. First upstairs. Well, Your Honor, just to let you know, Victor is a Spanish speaker.
Who?
Victor,
Your Honor, this is the Spanish speaker on the line. Are you able to hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, ready, Your Honor.
All right. What's your name, sir?
¿Cuál es su nombre, señor?
Víctor H. Velázquez Flores.
Victor H. Velázquez Flores.
Okay. You have several cases in Tucson City Court.
Señor, usted tiene varios casos en el Tribunal de la Ciudad.
You were charged today with possession of drug paraphernalia.
A usted lo acusaron el día de hoy con posesión de arminículos para el uso de drogas.
You were charged back in August of last year with trespassing, theft, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
El año pasado, en agosto del año pasado, lo acusaron de entrada ilícita, hurto y posesión de nuevo de adminículos para el uso de drogas.
And you got a warrant for not appearing in court back in September of.
Y usted tiene usted tiene una orden de arresto por no haber presentado en la corte en septiembre del año pasado.
You were charged back in September of last year with possession of drug paraphernalia and failure to appear in court.
En septiembre del año pasado, a usted lo acusaron de posesión de adminículos para el uso de drogas y por no presentarse en la corte.
You were charged in February of this year with trespassing and failure to appear in court.
Este año lo acusaron en febrero 2024 de entrada ilícita y de no presentarse en la corte.
You were charged in May of this year with drug paraphernalia, trespassing, and failure to appear in court.
En mayo de este año lo acusaron por adminículos para el uso de droga, entrada ilícita y no presentarse en la corte.
You were charged again in May of this year with drug paraphernalia and failure to appear in court.
De nuevo, en mayo otra vez de este año lo acusaron de nuevo de tener adminículos para el uso de drogas y por no presentarse en la corte.
And you were charged in September of last year with possession of drug paraphernalia and failure to appear in court.
Y en septiembre del año pasado también lo acusaron de posesión de adminículos para el uso de droga y por no presentarse en la corte.
Don't go back to any of the incident locations.
no regrese a ninguno de esos lugares donde sucedieron esos incidentes,
do not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs,
no debe poseer, no debe consumir ninguna bebida alcohólica, ni de usar drogas ilícitas,
no firearms or other weapons.
tampoco armas de fuego, ni ningún otro tipo de arma.
Don't go back to any of the incident locations or have contact with any of the alleged victims.
No debe regresar a ninguno de los lugares donde sucedieron esos incidentes, ni debe tener ningún tipo de contacto con las presuntas víctimas.
Bond is set in the amount of $500.
La fianza le están fijando la cantidad de $500
And the city public defender is appointed to represent you on these cases.
y se nombra al defensor público de la ciudad para que lo represente a usted en estos casos.
You will be seen on video at Tucson City Court on September 6th at 1:45.
Lo van a ver a través de video en la corte de la ciudad de Tucson el 6 de septiembre a la 1:45 de la tarde.
You're excused, sir.
Ya se puede retirar, señor. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Okay.
Any other Spanish speakers?
That is all, sir.
All right, the interpreters excused then.
Thank you, Your Honor. Interpreter is disconnecting.
All right. Hello, sir, what's your name?
Roman Burrell.
All right, you have both felony and misdemeanor charges, sir. Felony wise, you have been charged with possession of narcotics paraphernalia, possession of narcotic drug, and aggravated driving under the influence. I'm gonna order that you not possess any firearms or other weapon, no alcohol or illegal drugs, rather, and don't drive without a valid driver's license. I see you have a pending DUI case in Tucson City Court. The county attorney is asking me to hold you on a $15,000 bond. We will hear from defense counsel.
Judge, we're asking that Mr. Burrell is released to pretrial services, or if you're not inclined, we're asking for a $2,000 bond. He is fully employed. He's been consistently employed for 8 years. He's a lifelong resident of Tucson, and he has confirmed housing with his mother.
All right, thank you. And we'll hear from the county attorney.
Your Honor, I would note that the defendant does have 2 prior felony convictions. He scores very highly on the pretrial services workup, as well as the fact that he has a pending misdemeanor DUI for which I believe there was a failure to appear. So given all that and the nature of this offense, the state is requesting a $15,000 bond.
All right, thank you. All right, sir. Bond is set in the amount of $5,000. You're going to be represented by the county public defender on your felony, and your felony date is September 9th at 1:30. As to your Tucson City, which is in warrant status. I'll note that you're being held on the felony. And bond on your misdemeanor DUI is set at $1,000. The city public defender is appointed to represent you. And video review September 6th at 1:45. Most likely it's going to end up being a non-transport review. And that'll be September 30th, 9 o'clock. Tucson City Court. Okay, you're excused. Hello, what is your name?
Hello, my name is Nguyen Minh Tri Duan.
Sir, So you're charged with criminal damage greater than $2,000. I'm going to order that you not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. Don't drive without a valid driver's license. And don't have contact with the alleged victim or return to the incident location.
Yes, sir.
I'm releasing you to the supervision of pretrial services. Cooperate with pretrial services. And your next court date is going to be September 18th at 1:30, and the county public defender is appointed to represent you. Okay, you're excused.
Thank you.
Well, that was, right? Go downstairs.
Hello, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Alden Duarte.
You charged with accident involving death or physical injury and criminal damage. Let's see. Just give me a moment. No alcohol or illegal drugs. Don't drive without a valid driver's license. No contact with the alleged victim. And no firearms or other weapons. County attorney's asking me to hold you on a $10,000 bond. We'll hear from defense counsel.
Judge, we're asking that Mr. Duarte is released to pretrial services. He is employed. He is a lifelong resident of Tucson. He has no felony history, and if he were released, he'd go to his aunt's house.
All right, we'll hear from the county attorney.
Your Honor, this state does understand that he does not have felony criminal history. However, it appears that there is a failure or a history of failing to appear to court. The state's bond recommendation is also based on the nature of the offense as well as the injuries that were caused to the victim.
All right. What failure to appear history are you referring to?
Judge, in the pretrial services workup, he has a 3 on the failure to appear history, and it does say prior failure to appear under, I guess that'd be number 8 on pretrial services, but that is older than 2 years.
Bond is set in the amount of 2,500. County Public Defender is appointed, and your next court date is September 9th at 1:30. You're excused.
Go down there. Yes, you can hold it. Your Honor, is there any chance, Juan Madrid can go last?
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you.
What's your name, sir?
Alejandro. Madrid.
Thank you. You're charged with theft that means transportation, burglary in the 3rd degree, possession of narcotic drugs, with no order, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no contact with the alleged victim, and stay away from the location of the alleged incident. And let's check. County attorney is requesting a bond in the amount of 5,000, and we'll hear from defense counsel.
Judge, we're asking that Mr. Madrill is released to pretrial services, or if you're not inclined, we're requesting a $2,000 bond. The charges are nonviolent. He's a lifelong resident of Tucson, and if he were released, he'd go to his grandmother's house.
We'll hear from the county attorney.
Your Honor, the defendant does have a prior conviction for a similar offense. In that case, he failed to appear twice for an arraignment. He was placed on probation and immediately had a probation violation. So he does present as a failure to appear risk. Pretrial services does note that with a 5 out of 6 on their FTA scale. Given that, the state is requesting the court impose a $5,000 bond.
All right, thank you. Bond is set in the amount of 2,500, September 9th, 1:30, and the public defender is appointed to represent you. You're excused.
Where are you going? Next.
Hello, what is your name?
Changing.
Okay, one moment. You have both felony and misdemeanor cases. Felony, you're charged with possession of narcotic drug and possession of narcotic paraphernalia. All right, I have a statement here that I need to read to you. All right. I'm going to read a statement to you, followed up by a question to which you are requested to answer either yes or no. You may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS that requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. To participate and complete the program, these felony drug accusations in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed. Are you interested in getting released
Yes, please.
now and learning more about the STEPS program at your next hearing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
All right. Release refers to this felony case. We'll deal with the misdemeanor in a few minutes. So we'll put you in the STEPS program. I will also schedule you into Smart Court. Smart Court date is September 5th at 9. And we will set a preliminary hearing.
Never fast.
Okay. That's for the set for the.
That, yeah, that's for the felony. But there's a misdemeanor that we still need to do, but
Okay. And that takes care of everything.
yeah, but you're still gonna have a misdemeanor.
Oh,
Preliminary hearing for October 14th. At 1:30, you're going to be represented by the legal defender. No alcohol or drugs. And you're released to the supervision of pretrial services. Cooperate with them. And I believe that does it for the felony charge. And misdemeanor wise, let's see what happened here. Looks like you were found guilty of DUI drug back in April of 2022.
Oh, don't think.
I'm sorry.
And
We're just listening.
Okay.
you were ordered to do a drug evaluation, drug counseling, and the Mothers Against Drunk Driving program.
Yes.
Wait until you get us to push, okay? Yes.
Ordered to show proof by September 22nd of 2022. Not, I said you did fail to appear at your order to show cause hearing. The warrant. Okay, I'm gonna release you on this misdemeanor matter with a court date of September 25th at 10 a.m. at Tucson City Court.
Okay, and then I just bring this stuff there.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah. You'll bring every.
Okay.
You're dealing with two courts, September 25th, City Court, 10 o'clock. And then the court dates that I already gave you on the felony matter And that's Pima County Justice Court.
Okay.
Okay, you're excused. Did I see this? No, I did not. There you go. No, actually, it's-
Go down the stairs, see what the female, okay? Go down the stairs and see what the female like. Get down there, your shirt, you feel it.
Hello, sir, what's your name?
On Madrid.
You're charged with unlawful use of means of transportation, burglary in the third degree, possession of drug paraphernalia. We're gonna order that you not have contact with the alleged victim, stay away from the incident location, no alcohol or illegal drugs, and no firearms or other weapons. County attorney is asking for a $10,000 bond, and we will hear from defense counsel.
Judge, we're asking that Mr. Madrill is released to pretrial services, or if you're not inclined, a $2,000 bond. He has confirmed housing, he's employed, the charge is nonviolent, and he's a lifelong resident of Tucson.
All right, thank you. We'll hear from the county attorney.
Your Honor, he does have two prior convictions, both of which violent and both of which he did time in prison on. He's a level 4 offender, the highest level according to pretrial services, and is a 6 out of 6 and 5 out of 6 on their scales. He does present as a flight risk given his history, and the state would ask for the $10,000 bond.
All right, thank you.
And whatever you said. That person is.
Okay, $10,000 bond. Court date September 9th, 1:30, legal defender appointed. You're excused. Okay, have a good evening, folks.
Good night.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.